All right, so we're diving into this 30-day English learning plan, and wow, it claims to take you from beginner to, get this, advanced in just a month.
That's a pretty bold claim.
Right. Ambitious.
Yeah.
But if it works, how cool would that be?
It is. It is ambitious. But you know what caught my eye?
What's that?
The way it's structured, you know? It lays a strong foundation first, and then gradually builds up, to those more complex ideas.
So it's not just like cramming vocabulary.
Exactly. It's more about like developing actual fluency that you can use in the real world.
Okay, so speaking of foundations, week 1 starts strong. Day 1 is all about goal setting.
Oh, yeah, goal setting.
Now, you might think, goals, I already know what I want, but I'm sure you've heard this before.
Oh, yeah.
Research shows that learners who actually set specific measurable goals, they make way more progress.
Makes sense. It's like that commitment, putting it out there, right?
Right. And the plan even gives you a sample goal to start with.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
Mastering 10 common phrases for greetings and introductions.
Okay, so pretty simple stuff.
It sounds simple, but think about it. Within the first day, you could be greeting people, introducing yourself in English, confidently.
Yeah, that's a quick win. I like that. Boost that confidence early on. Get you motivated.
Exactly. Okay, so you've got your goals, right?
Check.
Day 2 jumps into vocabulary. 50 essential words, most of them are everyday verbs.
Okay, verbs, action words. Got it.
But it's not just a boring list, which I appreciate. They give you sample sentences.
Oh, I like that.
It's one thing to know a word, right? But it's another to actually see how to use it.
Totally. Context is key. How do you actually use that word in a sentence?
Exactly. And that leads perfectly into day 3, which is all about the present simple tense.
Okay, the present simple, that's a fundamental one.
Oh, yeah. And the plan, it encourages you to explore YouTube. Find those visual learning resources.
Visual learning. Yeah, that can be really helpful for a lot of people.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And even if you think, I know the present simple, I bet those resources can solidify your understanding, uncover some new nuances.
Yeah, you might be surprised what you pick up.
Totally. Okay, days 4 and 5, this is where the fun stuff comes in. Listening and speaking practice.
All right, the interactive stuff.
Exactly. They suggest watching short videos.
Yeah.
Beginner-friendly ones.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, and with subtitles.
Ah, subtitle.
It's a great way to connect what you're hearing with what you're seeing.
Makes sense.
It's like training wheels for your listening skills.
I like that analogy.
And when it comes to speaking, they encourage you to record yourself.
Oh, record yourself.
I know. It can feel a little awkward at first.
It can be.
But honestly, it is so valuable.
In what way?
You start to notice patterns in your pronunciation, your fluency.
You become more self-aware.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that self-awareness is crucial for improvement.
You can't fix what you don't know you're doing wrong, right?
So true. It's like having a language coach in your pocket.
I like that. A pocket coach.
All right, so day 6, you get to practice reading. They suggest simple stuff like children's books.
Oh, children's books. Yeah.
Or beginner blogs. No shame in starting small.
Of course not. You got to build that confidence.
Right. It's about finding enjoyment in the process too,
Make it fun.
Exactly. And to wrap up week 1, day 7 is all about review and repetition.
Okay, review and repetition. That's key.
So important. They suggest writing a short paragraph about your day.
Using what you've learned, I assume.
Yeah. It's a great way to put those new skills to the test.
Love it. So, week 1, all about building that foundation.
Right. But week 2 is where things get really interesting. We're talking about expanding your vocabulary, working on fluency, and even starting to tell stories in English.
Wow. Okay, so leveling up.
Big time.
I'm intrigued. And they do that by introducing the past tense on day 9.
Oh, the past tense.
So now think about it. You can talk about your experiences, your stories.
Yeah, you're not just stuck in the present anymore.
Exactly. You can travel through time with your words.
I like that. And something else that caught my eye, day 8 actually has you acting out verbs.
Acting them out.
Yeah, physically. It sounds a little silly.
It does sound a bit silly.
But imagine actually acting out run instead of just reading it.
Oh, I see.
It would probably be way more memorable, right?
It probably would stick in your brain better, yeah. And this plan, it really seems to get engaging different learning styles.
Yeah, for sure. And that continues in week 2. They encourage you to explore all sorts of listening materials.
Like what?
Podcasts, songs, TV shows, even movies.
Oh, wow. So you can kind of pick and choose what you enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I love. They emphasize finding stuff you actually like.
It shouldn't feel like a chore, right?
Learning English should be fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun, how about we jump ahead to day 14? They have you role-playing conversations.
Oh, role-playing, like acting out a scene?
Exactly. They even give you an example dialogue for ordering food at a restaurant.
Okay, that's a good one. Very practical.
It might seem basic, but imagine like confidently navigating that real-life situation.
Yeah, that would be a huge confidence booster.
Okay, you be the waiter, and I'll be the hungry customer.
All right. Welcome to our restaurant. What can I get for you today?
I think I'll have the burger and fries, please.
Burger and fries, excellent choice. And to drink.
Oh, right. A large lemonade, please.
Coming right up.
See? And not so intimidating.
Piece of cake. And with practice, you'll be ordering like a pro in no time. Now, week 3, it kicks things up a notch.
Oh, yeah.
It focuses on more advanced grammar and skills.
Like what?
We're talking future tense, conditional sentences. Ready to tackle those?
Ooh, conditional sentences. I've always been a bit intimidated by those.
It can be tricky.
Yeah, but I'm ready to unlock the secrets of, expressing those what-if situations.
Hypothetical.
Yes. And, this plan, they always seem to have some creative and engaging ways to learn it all.
I'm sure they've got something up their sleeve. And don't forget, there's still a big emphasis on reading comprehension and writing in this week.
Oh, right. They want you to really engage with written content.
Yeah, that's so important for developing a deeper understanding of the language.
Absolutely. It's one thing to understand spoken English,
Right.
but being able to navigate written English, that opens up a whole new world.
A world of books, articles, even emails.
Oh, yeah. All that good stuff.
And who knows, maybe you'll discover a love for English literature along the way.
Now, that would be amazing. Okay, so picture this, all right? A month from now, you've been following this plan, doing all the work, sticking with it. Now imagine you're having a conversation with a native English speaker. Confidently.
Wow, yeah.
Could be anyone, a colleague, a friend, even like someone you meet while traveling.
That's a great image. Think about all the possibilities that open up, right? When you can communicate easily in English.
It really is like unlocking a whole new world, isn't it? And not just of language, but connections, experiences. I remember when I was learning Spanish, one of my biggest goals was to have an actual conversation with a local, go beyond just ordering food or asking for directions.
And I bet when you finally did that, it felt amazing.
Oh, it was so rewarding. It's more than just words, It's like connecting with another person on a whole other level.
Absolutely. And that's what excites me about this 30-day plan. It's not just about exercises or grammar rules. It's like a pathway to those connections.
To expanding your horizon.
Exactly.
So we've covered a lot in this deep dive, haven't we? From those practical daily tips in the plan to the bigger picture of what it means to be fluent.
Yeah, we've talked about setting goals, being okay with making mistakes, using technology, and celebrating those wins along the way.
But at the end of the day, the most important thing is action, right?
Taking action.
This plan is just a starting point. It's up to you to take it and actually do something with it.
To build something amazing.
Exactly. And to our listener, kudos to you for even taking this step towards improving your English.
Yeah, it's a big step. And remember, every journey starts with just one step. Right.
So true. Embrace the whole process, Be patient with yourself, and most importantly, enjoy the ride. We know with some dedication and a positive attitude, you'll be amazed by how far you come in just 30 days.
That's right. Go for it. Dive in and unlock that world of English fluency. Happy learning.